Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Toe Tag's Metal Reviews, and today we're going to be showing our first impressions of Dance and Laugh Amongst the Rotten by Carach Angren. Now, Vile, tell me a little bit about this band.
About this band, Carach Angren. They are a three-piece band, Dutch, from the Netherlands. Very talented band. They've quickly become one of my favorite bands over the last few years. Everything they've put out so far has been amazing. Very much looking forward to this album. These guys are phenomenal artists. They write great lyrics. They're amazing musicians. They sing in French, English, Dutch, and German, which is very impressive. There's the whole theme of their music, the whole black metal meets horror metal type of vibe really intrigues me and grabs me. I love this band so much. I really love this band.
I share the same thoughts as you. You got me hip to this band a few years ago, and I listen to them, and I'm just blown away every time I listen to it. The emotions they channel through their music is incredible.
So emotional.
And at a technical level, they're great. At an atmospheric level, they're great. Like, everything about this band, I think, is fantastic, and I'm so happy that they're here with a new album.
I know, and I've been waiting for this one. When did This Is No Fairy Tale came out? That was 2015, right?
I want to say it was either 2015 or... I think it was 2015.
So it's been a couple years.
Yeah.
But a couple years too long. Because once you hear Carach Angren, you want to hear more Carach Angren. So this album is released from Seasons of Mist record label. And we're about to go give it a listen for the first time in its entirety. I have heard the two singles they put out, so Song for the Dead and Charlie.
I've also heard them.
My goodness.
I haven't. The last time I heard, I didn't listen to them too much because I did listen to them when they came out.
Yeah.
But I didn't take another look at them, and especially now because it's like, okay, I don't remember specifically, but that's good so that I can get a lot more of a fresher look at this album. But from what I remember listening to, I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm really hyped for this album to listen.
So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go give it the first listen in its entirety, front to end, and then we'll be back with our first impressions in just a little bit. We'll see you then. Hey yo people, what is up? We are back. We just finished listening to Dance and Laugh Amongst the Rotten from Carach Angren in its entirety for the first time. And holy fucking shit.
Whew.
Holy shit.
That was something.
Dude, tell these people what it was. Tell these people about this album. Give your first impressions, your thoughts on listening to this album.
This album was really fucking good. Every track had something distinct about it. Every track had something I could look at and say, wow, that's great. I love how they put this together. All the songs, all the atmosphere created.
There's a lot of diversity in the sounds. And
absolutely, and it
didn't feel stagnant at any point. Damn.
It just had a good movement through high and low points as terms of atmosphere goes. So it was,
let's talk about a couple songs. Tell me about your best song and your worst song.
All right, well, I'm going to start with the worst song. And the worst song for me was Charles Francis Coughlin, which, it was still a good song. I mean, just because it was my worst doesn't mean it was a bad song. I still thought it was a great song. My main issue with it, though, was that it got to a certain level and then kind of plateaued. It didn't really go shoot up to a high point or go down to a low point. It kind of just stayed at one level for almost the entirety.
But it was consistent, though.
It was consistent.
It was on a consistent
level. It was a good level. Yeah. But I felt that it didn't really have perfect direction.
Yeah.
It was just kind of going and reaching out there.
And there's nothing really specifically about it that really grabbed you or made you like, holy crap, that was amazing. But still, overall, still a good song, though.
Yeah. And my best is, I apologize if I butcher this pronunciation, In de Naam van de Duivel. That song. The grooves in that song are crazy.
That song was ill.
Like, jeez. That's my only issue.
I have a lot of notes for that song. It was so good. I just kept writing.
To sum it up, take a look at my notes here.
Let's see. Focus.
There we go.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's pretty much all you got to write.
Oh my god. Like I said, the only issue I really had with the song was that it would change up the grooves, but do it very abruptly. We just boom, and then go to something else, and I thought it was a little bit too abrupt. I felt like there should have been a kind of transition between them. But the grooves themselves were just incredible, and they were hard, and they were pumping, and it
heavy,
was...
yeah.
Jeez. So I thought that was fantastic. Other things to mention about the album, where is it? It was Pitch Black Box. The piano in that song is, I think, the absolute lowest octave. Like, on a grand piano, you go to the very left end. I swear
it starts off with that, too. That was a fucking cool intro.
It's like, holy shit.
Really deep, low piano.
Really deep.
But yeah, it was definitely badass sounding.
Yeah, man, this album was great.
Heavy.
The atmosphere, like the opening track, literally titled Opening, it set up the album great.
It set the atmosphere, set the tone.
Like, after listening to the entire album, you question, did that song do its job? Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's supposed to do. It's like, it was 2 minutes and 20 seconds approximately.
Like
you think for an intro song, it's a little long. You think usually maybe a minute for an intro song. 2:17 is still not that long, but it does the job it's supposed to do. It sets the atmosphere, sets the tone, sets the mood, sets everything it's supposed to set, and then every other song after that falls exactly into place like a domino effect. It's perfect. Love the way they do that. I'm going to talk about a couple of tracks that I liked. I won't talk about the ones that you just talked about. I'm going to try to find some different stuff. The last song, 3 Times Thunder Strikes, is one of my lowest rated songs. It had cool riffs, had cool grooves, good energy, consistent energy. It's a cool fucking song. I was reading my notes here. Those are what I wrote. It breaks it down midway with some nice piano and violin, a little combo. I thought that was really nice. The first half of the song was a lot stronger and more appealing than the second half of the song. In the second half, it kind of died down a little bit, but for good reason, because it is the last song in the album. It did a very good job at tying the album up.
Oh, it was
great. Kind of toned right down, and then it mellowed right out, and then it comes to an end.
A big fade out.
Nice bookend to the album, yeah.
Great.
So I thought that was great. Nice end to the album. Not a bad song, but just still one of my lowest rated songs.
I liked in that song how raw the guitar sound was. It really takes you by surprise, like, oh, like this is also in there. It's like, oh, okay. Not a bad thing. It's a good thing, actually, that it introduces a new kind of sound and a new spin on how they're going to direct the rest of the tone for the song.
True. A couple other songs that I rated highly are Pitch Black Box, which you talked about already. In de Naam van de Duivel, which you talked about already. Both great songs. Charlie, which is actually one of the singles they released, gave that one of the highest ratings. It's just an epic song. I mean, if you guys haven't heard Charlie yet, the song's so good.
It's good.
It's creepy and emotional. The bridge is amazing. The outro is just badass.
Overall, it's fantastic.
Blood Queen was another song they released. I think they did a lyric video for that one.
That was a really interesting
cool song. I felt, it's got this thrashy sound. It's high energy.
Stylistically, it was very different from something usually you'd see in black metal, so it's a good surprise.
Yeah, they twisted it up a little bit. The chorus was a little dry. There's this weird soliloquy thing that's kind of in the middle of the song. Slightly disengaging. Still not bad. It fits in with the song. I feel like they had stuff like that in a lot of the songs. But this is the only song where I felt a little disengaged by it. I don't know why, what was different about it, and I'm sure given future listens, I'll be able to maybe pinpoint that. The outro to the song, heavy as fuck.
Oh,
badass.
That's good.
But anyways, overall, great first listen. This great production value. These guys are so tight. These guys are so tight, so talented. There's so much stuff going on in the music. It doesn't sound cluttered. Nothing's drowned out by anything else. I mean, Carach Angren to me is on their A game, and they don't divert from the sound, their signature sound that we know and love, which is a great thing, because when you listen to a band, you want a specific something from that band, and they don't disappoint. They
will deliver.
They're consistent with their music, which I love, and this album did not disappoint. I cannot wait to give this more listens. This is going to be on heavy rotation, I know for sure. And yeah, I can't wait to come back in a week's time and give a final review for this album. I'm very excited. For first impressions so far, it's lived up to the hype. But that's pretty much all I got to say about it. Do you want to add anything before we blast off?
Not really. I mean, you kind of took the words out of my mouth. I took the words out of yours. It's just overall first impressions. way up
First
there.
impressions are up there, man.
Way up there. There's also a music video that just recently released for Charles Francis Coughlin.
Oh yeah, it came out today.
Which we will be reacting to, so you should definitely check that out.
That'll probably be up maybe later tonight or tomorrow, depending on how the editing and all that stuff goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video.
Yep.
So don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment below and let us know what you think of Carach Angren, this album, any of the songs we listed, or the video itself. And we'll see you on the next one. I'm Vile Self.
I'm TV Fish.
Later.